Okay, esters have the general form that is shown there, RO, C double bond O, and R prime, where the R's could be the same or different. The R that is attached to the oxygen that's in the main chain is going to have the prefix based off of the number, followed by a YL. So we'll be counting how many carbons we have and then saying il, like methyl, ethyl, propyl, butyl, pentyl, hexyl, so on and so forth. And then the R prime is coming from this part total. So we need to make sure to never forget that carbon there. Sometimes people forget that one. That'll be part of the main group. So let's see one. We'll do a semi-condensed structural formula here. Oops. So if I'm looking at this one, I identify this part because that's the important part for me to identify first, just like I've got it here. The il part is here, so 1, 2 is ethyl, and then I'm going to count the rest of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, butanoate is what we add special for an ester. So we always have to identify where this part is, and then we can figure out how to name it. And it might be flipped, so we might see one like this, and we see that the O double bond O is flipped this time. So the one that's attached to this oxygen in the main chain, that's the one that's still going to have the YL. So even though I flipped it around from the way that I had it before, it's still where the YL is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, propyl. And then we count 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's still butanoate. Okay, we can go the opposite direction as well. And that's, we'll say, hexyl. And then pentanoate. Hexyl pentanoate. So I know I'm always going to start with the C double bond O, and I like to put my O's on this side, so I'm going to do that. And then the hexyl part means that there's 6 carbons in the part that goes with the oxygen that's in the main chain. So CH2, 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 and CH3. And then the pentanoate means that I need 5 along here, and that's my first one. So I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which means total of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is a long one. This would be a nice one to see if we can do a line angle diagram for. So remember, the ends of the lines are going to be my carbons and hydrogens. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I've got the oxygen that's in between it all. So I'm going to go down part way, put my oxygen there, go back up part way to get back to that carbon. And now I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So this one, again, is that one right there. Goes down 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And that one also has to contain that double bonded oxygen. So we'll stick that right there.